Hello everyone, and welcome to the review of the Eachine Goggles Two. These are one of the most advanced FPV goggles that money can buy currently, and they have the best ratio between performance and price. Why I'm calling them one of the best out there is because their features: they have a full HD screen, they have HDMI video input, they have diversity receiver, and you can connect them, for example, to your DJI remote, so you can use it with a Phantom 3, 4, Mavic and so on, and not only with analog FPV, which is used on almost any kind of racing quads. So racing quads or DJI quads, you have all of them in just one product and in full HD, which is a big achievement for this type of goggles at this price. So you should definitely check them out, the specifications. So I'm going to try to take them out of the box. Alright, and these are the goggles, and they come with a lot of accessories, and we are going to take a quick look at them. So battery looks like lithium ion, although it's labeled as a lithium polymer battery. It's an 18650 cell, the ones that are used on laptops, so this is more likely to be lithium ion with high discharge rate. So it comes with two paddings, thicker one and a thinner one, which you need to glue by yourself here, so you can choose your own padding from here. And it also comes with a nose piece, of course a charger for the battery, and we get a Euro plug type adapter. Further on we get a bag with other things inside, and those are, let's take a quick look. So there's an extra padding here. It's a velvet type padding. Dry and wet wipes for the screen, velcro strap, and antennas, one panel antenna, patch antenna, and a cloverleaf antenna for diversity, and a double-sided velcro strap, and of course a micro HDMI cable to micro HDMI cable. No, this is regular HDMI and this is micro HDMI. So you can connect this to your DJI or your TV or media player or Android TV box. Yes, that's possible also. So you can use these goggles not only for flying drones or planes, you can use this for entertainment as well. So you can use it to have a more immersive feeling. It's like watching a big screen TV that's strapped to your head, and you will get full HD. Looking at the design of the headset, I can tell you that it's very light because it's made out of foam. It has venting holes here for the electronics to cool down, and on this side here you get the menu buttons and video input, and this one should probably be an analog video input or output. We'll see about that in just one moment. I'm now going to quickly install the antennas on the goggles for a test. So they have the same connector, and the patch antenna, and that's also installed. So antennas are now installed, and for a quick demo I'm going to use one of my quadcopters, Hubsan H501A version with the advanced transmitter, FPV transmitter. I'm going to power this on and put the battery into the quad. Alright, and I should shortly have image here from the aircraft camera, and yes, I have FPV video here. And now I'm going to connect the battery to the goggles. The battery is connected and they already have started. So with the magic of video editing I have cleared the table because it was a bit too messy, and now we can try to search the channel for the quadcopter, and I'm going to press this scan button here and leave it to do its job. You can see here in the bottom right corner, let me try to put it closer, you can see the frequency that is changing. On the other corner there, in the down part, you get the voltage of the battery supply, so you know when you are running low on power. And this is scanning for the best channel, and yes, we have a video in the headset and of course on the transmitter as well. And now we can fly FPV, for example this nice Hubsan quadcopter, and there is absolutely no lag because this is analog FPV, which is kind of not laggy. Of course there is a bit of latency, but not like other quadcopters which use Wi-Fi to do that, and they have a long delay. This is almost instant, so it's nice for flying FPV. You have full video immersion. And let's move on with the menu of this headset, because it has a lot of settings, and I'm going to show you a trick and also an issue that you may have when you first get this type of goggles. So let me try to somehow zoom in for you to see the screen better. On this side here you have the scan, HDAV, enter and plus minus buttons. The enter is enter, plus minus is increment, decrement or up and down, and the HDAV turns into back, so pressing enter will enter the menu or confirm a setting. This will change the settings or navigate up and down in the menu, and this will return from the current menu to the previous menu and so on until it exists the OSD in the headset. So I have explained you what the buttons are doing, so you will see their action on the screen now. So I have pressed the menu button and you get the following options: backlight, brightness, contrast, hue and saturation, and of course you can navigate and change each of them. And if I go back, let's see the next menu settings. It's for camera, and this is what I wanted to show you. This comes preset from the factory in PAL, and you are only going to see this on all channels, so you may believe that your goggles are broken when you receive them. So it's very important to enter in this menu here and select NTSC, or at least your camera format. All my cameras seems to work on NTSC very nice, and on PAL you get that weird shuttering effect, rolling effect of the image, and you may believe that it's a problem with the goggles, but it's actually not. So on the OSD menu here you have settings for its language, vertical and horizontal position, its timeout, and a transparency for it, and you can even make it larger. Let's see, OSD size on or off. It only makes it smaller or bigger, so I'm going to set it back to on because it's easier for you to see. Let's move on. So the next menu is reset for all the settings of the goggles, the display ratio, overscan, sharpness, and volume. It doesn't have any kind of speaker in it, or if it has one, I haven't seen it anywhere. That would be interesting to test, to see if I use a transmitter with sound, if it's going to receive sound in the goggles or not. Also, if you press the HDAV back button when you are on FPV mode, if you press it shortly, it will going to enter in AV in mode, and you can use it again to select HDMI mode. So this switches the input, and what's also nice about this is the fact that it turns off the receiver from the headset to saving power. Before ending this presentation, I also want to tell you the cons about this headset, and for now I have only found one thing that let's say I don't like at them. They are missing a thing. They are missing a DVR. There are another type of Eachine goggles that have a built-in DVR and have diversity and so on, but that model doesn't have an HDMI and a full HD screen, so you get the best screen and best image quality in this model, but you don't get a DVR. In the other model you get the DVR, but you get lower resolution and no HDMI. So with these goggles you can also use DJI products, as I've told you in the beginning. With the other one you cannot. The good thing about this, you can easily take it apart and you can install your own DVR. You can use Eachine DVR. It's very easy to do that, and I'm going to try to add a link in the video description of how to do that. You only need to connect a few wires and hook it up somewhere here, and you are going to have working DVR with this. So actually this is currently the best model that you can buy. The price is really great for a digital input headset, FPV headset, and adding the DVR won't make the cost a lot bigger, because the DVR is very cheap. And I'm going to also link it in the video description, a DVR that works very good with this. So until next time, bye bye.